Hi everyone and welcome to our Parental Engagement. Today we're going to be focusing on maths vocabulary. Our school calculation policy outlines the skills and concepts that children will learn over their time at Foxfield. It is broken down into the 4 operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Each operation is then further broken down into the year groups, starting from early years going all the way up to year 6. For each year group, the policy breaks down what representations, methods, and vocabulary children should learn by the end of that year. They then build upon this knowledge year by year. The calculation policy is reviewed regularly by the maths team, and all its edits and revisions are made based upon research and theory about how children learn mathematics. At school, our classroom displays the vocabulary that the children will be using during their unit and sequence of lessons. The teachers model using correct mathematical language when teaching topics, and the children are also expected to use this language in their learning. Using the correct terminology enables children to develop a deeper, more meaningful connection with their learning, embedding the concepts they explore at school. Children are introduced to vocabulary right from their start with us in nursery and reception. For addition, the terms addend and sum are used to express the numbers in the calculation. The modelled example shows how teachers would model the use of language to the children and encourage them to use these terms when explaining their learning. For subtraction, the term minuend is used to describe the quantity or number from which another is subtracted from. Subtrahend is the number that is being subtracted from the minuend, and difference is the result of subtracting. It is a common misconception that all calculations are referred to as sums. This is incorrect. The word sum refers to the result of 2 addends being combined, resulting in the sum of these 2 numbers. Questions should be referred to as calculations because they involve one of the 4 operations being used in order to solve them. Within multiplication, the vocabulary used is multiplier, multiplicand, and product. The multiplicand refers to the times table that the children may be looking at or how many is in each group. The multiplier refers to how many lots of that group. And then the product is the result. The children are also taught that multiplication is commutative, and although the multiplicand and multiplier can be interchangeable, the product will always remain the same when you are looking at the same multiplier and multiplicand. So 5 times 3, when it is swapped around and changed, becomes 3 times 5, it will still give the same product. Within division, we use the terms dividend, divisor, and quotient. The dividend refers to the number that is being divided by another. The divisor is the number that the dividend is being divided by, and the quotient is the result of division. Once the vocab has been explicitly taught, children then begin to identify and record this vocabulary within their learning in their books. Here are some more examples of how the vocabulary is explicitly taught within the lesson and is included on the children's learning intention so that they then are able to refer back to this vocabulary when they are tackling problems within their learning. It is important that you also model this correct language with your child at home to stop them from encountering any misconceptions within their learning. You can find our school calculation policy on our school website under Policies and Assessment. The assessment tabs show what the children cover in maths year upon year and how they develop their learning in particular areas. Please tweet us your child's learning at home and encourage them to label their learning using the correct vocabulary. Thank you for taking time to watch our parental engagement.